It's important for dairy farm owners to have a clear picture of the actual financial performance of their investment and also get an indication as to whether the investment is growing or declining. Owners should also be interested in making certain major decisions, for example, whether to expand the business, whether to borrow, whether to hire extra labor, and most importantly, when to stop putting more financial resources into the enterprise. All these decisions can only be reached if the farm keeps clear financial data that a finance advisor can use for analysis. Whether farms have their own accountants or outsource such services, these are records that any accountant would need in order to be able to move to the next steps of financial analysis and decision-making. Expenses refer to all transactions related to the dairy business that lead to cash flow transactions. They include the purchase of feeds, payment of salaries and wages, insemination and treatment, power bills, insurance, consultants, among others. All such payments should have a form of documentation to confirm that the payment was actually done. These are proof of payment documents. Proof of payment documents can be payment receipts or payment vouchers, mobile phone-based payments reference numbers, and bank statements, depending on how the payment was made. All these documents should be filed properly in an expenses file. Here is an example of a dairy farm payments or expenses records. Sales refer to all transactions related to the dairy business that bring cash into the farm. Sources of revenue include sale of items such as milk, bulls, heifers, calves, and others. Sales transactions should be documented to confirm that a sale was actually done. The proof of transaction documents include sales receipts, invoices, vouchers, etc. These documents should be well filed in the revenue file. This is a sample dairy farm revenue records that you can adopt for your farm. Debtors arise when income from the sales are not received at the point of sale, but are received at a future date. The farm should file all delivery notes and invoices issued for all sales made, which can then be summed up in clear weekly or monthly debtors statements. Such statements should show the balances yet to be received from every customer at any given time. Creditors arise when purchases are not paid for at the point of purchase, but are paid for at a future date. The farm should file all delivery notes and invoices received for all purchases, which can then be summed up in clear weekly or monthly creditors statements. They should show the balances yet to be paid to every supplier at any given time. A stock card is a document that shows the item balances in the stock at any given time. Stock cards help in planning so that one does not have to wait until an item is out of stock in order to reorder. The stock card allows the manager to know when a particular item is nearly going out of stock. It also helps in cash flow management by avoiding a situation where the farm has too much of one item and the other is running out of stock while cash is unavailable at the time. Balancing of stock can free cash flow to buy other items. Here is an example of a stock card.
Asset register. An asset refers to a physical and tangible property that belongs to the dairy farm. Examples of such assets are cows, tractors, compactors, shredders, buildings and many others depending on the scale of the farm. Personnel records. Farmers should have staff files where staff personal details such as staff name, ID number, next of kin, the terms of engagement. Off and leave days should be clearly documented and put in each individual staff's files.
Loan records. In cases where the farm is financed through a loan, the details on the lender, loan value, principal amount and the interest payable should be well outlined for repayment planning and determination of the farm's liability and other financial ratios. The statement should be filed in the loans file.
Bank statements. A bank statement is a document that shows the cash movement in and out of the farm's bank account. The statement helps to confirm that the payments done through the bank were accurate and the money indicated as received through the bank was actually received by the farm.
We have come to the end of this episode. We hope that you have gained valuable knowledge on dairy farm accounts. Thank you for staying to the end. Remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel.